I'm live. Let's see. Let's come on in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what a day. What a day. Let's go, people. Let's go, Ruthless fans. Ruthless family. Ruthless familia. Familia. I'm trying to get this on done before the oval comes on. Because I know how y'all get when the oval comes on. I get that way when the oval comes on. So let's come on in. Come on in. What's good, everybody? I'm in the middle of a rainstorm. Well, outside. So my Wi Fi might be a little sketchy, but the bill was paid this month. The bill was paid. So we're going to talk all things ruthless, baby. All things ruthless. Because episode 15 was bananas. Of course, I loved it because I'm an addict. I am an addict. I have two movies, two films, two series, two projects that I would like for you guys to go check out. I'm gonna give it to you during this ruthless recap. I'll give it to you during this ruthless recap. I don't plan on being on here all night long, y'all, because like I said, the Oval is coming on, and we gotta find out. We gotta find out um, what's gonna happen with Nancy, because Nancy done took her behind over there to the Rockadoosh compound. I need Nancy to not do stuff like that. She messing it up for everybody else. For everybody else. We told you your whole family. Nancy, you and your whole family just crazy. All y'all done went to that compound at one point in time. And it didn't turn out well. So why would you go back? Why would you go back, Nancy? That's all I want to know. Why would you go back to the rock? I'm gonna lead this. I'm gonna go ahead and lead this conversation with why would Nancy take her behind back to the Rockadoosh compound? Why would she go to that Rockadoosh compound? She know there's nothing good that comes out of it. Your son been snatched up and smothered in blessing powder. Your husband got his truck flipped over with two other people in the truck. Why would you go to that Rockadoosh compound? So now we see they're just a family of hard-headed people. Linda, Miss Minister Evans, Linda, I need you to go watch the Oval. It was actually, I thought it was pretty good. Maybe I'm just biased. Maybe I just love the Oval and Ruthless. Hey, Avante. Hey, Tia. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? I see y'all. Thank y'all for being in here. Recapping this episode. I tried to do this on Instagram. Instagram would not let me be great. Miss Nancy is about to put Elder Mother out of business if she cooks her first meal at the compound. That's facts. That's fact. If Nancy end up cooking at the Rockadoosh compound, Elder Mother is gonna be out of business. Let's see. Yeah, Miss Faison, Minister, I'm gonna need you to go on and watch it. It was crazy. It was good. Hopefully the Oval start getting better right along with Sister. Oh God, no negativity. No negativity. Because I'm just biased. There's nothing you can tell me about either of these shows. Now, I will say on Sisters, since somebody brought up Sisters, I do get a little agitated, but y'all can't tell me there's not women on this earth, on this planet, on this creation that don't act like any of those girls in Sisters. There's a lot of us out there. All of us have been one of those sisters at one point in time. Barry, let me put this one. Barry and Pear should be they're literally on Ruthless. Because David Hines done been to the compound. Crossover. So they on Ruthless, whether they want to be or not. They are on Ruthless. She was going crazy. I don't know what's wrong with Nancy. Nancy is out of control. Nancy is, no, you're not positive. Bye, baby. Nancy is out of control, honey. Nancy is out of control. Nancy is out of control. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know what she got going on. But Nancy, I think Nancy that Nancy been hating on the Rocketouche compound even before Ruth came and snatched up baby girl. So I don't know what. I don't know if Nancy done been to the Rocketouche compound before, well, or been a part of the Rocketouches, because she definitely speaks lowly of the people on the Rocketouche. Yeah, we don't do negativity over here. I don't care what nobody says. You will get blocked. Period. No questions asked. But yeah, Nancy under control. So Malcolm, my boy Malcolm, come on, Malcolm. You got to do this, bruh. We need you. He literally the only chance that we got at this moment. Now, whether it's a successful chance or a medium successful chance, he's literally the only chance that they have right now. Brian and what's my boy name? Andrew in the punishment trailer right now. And Malcolm is the only chance that they have. I don't know, y'all. The whole internet wilding out today. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Malcolm may be the only one to get Brian and Andrew, just like Avante said. He may be the only one that can get Brian and Andrew out. Now I'm sure of that, Avante. I'm sure he can get them out of the punishment trailer. Now, if as far as getting them off the Rocketouche compound, that's going to be a lot of work for one man who has been frozen, darn near frozen, half to death, and there's no telling what else his body is going through from being in that cooler. Plus, he been injected with the adrenaline. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen with We'll see what's going to happen with Brian, Andrew, and Malcolm. Free the FBI, save the FBI. At least, I just want one success story from this show. Somebody, please escape the Rocketouche compound. You see what Tally did to herself. She took herself out. We don't know where Paula is. They done killed, let's see, what was it? Oliver gone. Dang, Pauline gone. Man, that was my girl. I don't care what nobody says. Lynn was my girl. I had hopes for Lynn. I truly had hopes for Lynn. I just knew she was going to come back. Yeah, we need at least one. We need at least one success story. Somebody, anybody. I'd even be happy if Elder Mother Marvel leave the Rakadushi compound and get locked up in her little the mental home that she should be in anyway. At least that'll be one success story. But we need one success story, y'all. I don't know. Let's see who else. Oh, the biggest story of the episode. Listen, how many of y'all think Manny finally got what he deserved? I just need around a hands, a thumb up, a like, a mean face, or something. How many of you all think Manny got what he deserved? I just want to see. I want to see what y'all think. Did y'all think it was perfect for what the punishment? Did it fit the crime, or was the punishment too harsh? Because this right here, the pencil sharpener. Listen, me and my girl Mercedes a while back have been trying to figure out what the heck is the pencil sharpener. What does the pencil sharpener have to do with the entire episode? Well, we finally found out. Manny done stuck himself in some Raku. I don't even know what name I want to give it, but Zane said she was saved by the Raku. The Raku had her stuff on lock, so he got what he deserved. Let me see. Is that my girl Mercedes? Because I don't know who Facebook user is. Y'all know it don't never give me a name. Oh yes, Manny needed that meat split. And it did. He got it. Slice. I am not sorry to that man. He got what he deserved. Yeah, he definitely deserved more. But what more can you do except take a man's, literally take his good? Because he can't do nothing with that thing no more. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that. I've been asking some people, males, is there like an appointed vein or artery in there that could possibly cause him to bleed out? So, okay, Shanika Coleman. Okay, I got you down. Yeah, so I'm just trying to see if it's, do men bleed out? Like, is there an appointed artery that could possibly kill Manny to where he would bleed way too much? She said it was well deserved and slicing. That was a well deserved slicing. Yeah, he got it because he had been messing with Zane for a long time, and there's no telling what other girl he had been messing with. So yeah, he got what he deserved. He definitely got what he deserved. Daikon going to ask him what. Of course, Daikon's going to ask him what happened. Daikon literally trusted him. He trusted Manny. He trusts Manny. He also trusts Lewis. So he's now getting to where I was going. The highest came out with his spiffy little outfit, got on this nice little suit. I have to say, whoever been doing the makeup this season 3, the hair and the makeup, they got it down packed, because Joan came in looking real pretty. I was loving her makeup. She had her lipstick on. So anyway, the highest, they're on their way to the bank, and they have left Lewis and Manny in charge. But Manny is gonna be out of commission. There's no way you can explain how you got sliced. Plus, you are not supposed to be touching the little girls anyway. And Zane is considered the pure. She's considered one of those. You're not supposed to be touching her. So how are he gonna explain it? And who gonna watch the Rakadushi compound? In the meantime, this is an opportunity for somebody to get the heck off the compound, because Daikon is gone. And the highest is gone. So I need somebody to get Andrew. Maybe Malcolm is going to get Ruth to show him where Andrew and Brian are. Maybe. We'll see. Because everybody gone. Somebody can leave that Rocket Beach compound at this point. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I hope Joan is not sending. I don't know, Vontae. Joan is absolutely, I think she is absolutely setting them up. And the reason, I mean, just like Ruth pointed out of all of the timing that they're getting ready to go to the bank, all of a sudden these two random people just pull up at the gate. Just random. Just random. I mean, I don't trust her either. I hadn't trusted Joan in a long time. I kind of felt bad for her and was hoping that she was, somewhat on the up and up, really trying to help people escape. But everything was just too obvious. So I don't know if Joan is FBI or if she just or if she's some type of agent, or if she's just trying to get that money for herself. But Joan, I mean, if anybody can take the money, it would be her. It would absolutely be Joan, y'all. She's in the right position. She is in the right position. Now, let me talk about my little friends right here. This is my couple. This is my couple right here. I don't have a good picture of the two of them. This is my couple. I like them. I don't know why, what it is. Well, I like him, but you can see why I like him. Shout out to Alexander J. Cubis, y'all. Welcome to the Ruthless family. He and Ikeo Bongo. Those are the two, Aaron and Laura, the two new cast members from Tyler Perry's Ruthless, you guys. We just got them. We're going to see what their real story is. They were just way too excited to meet the highest. Ain't that much internet in the world that's going to make me love somebody so evil. But they don't realize it. My thing, red flag, when you saw Andrew on the cart, that should have been a red flag, and they running around with guns. That should have been a red flag, but I guess it ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody to catch. So let's see. Yeah, I don't trust Joan. Right? Facts. The girl was so scared. The girl was so scared of the heights. Now, this is my question. She was afraid to speak to the highest. She was nervous about speaking with the highest, but she and her husband conveniently made it a point to let Daikon know that they're from rich, or they're from money, that they had lost a baby, and that his parents don't like them or like her. So they're basically looking for a place to come to where they can be accepted. And then they got money. So they conveniently relayed this information so that Daikon could go back and relay that information to the highest. And now the highest is looking, oh, money, that's a good thing. I think we can let them in on Rockadoosh compound. But my question is this. I don't think she was scared, Avante. I think she was playing a role. Because y'all remember, Joan has access to the internet. She knows how to send out messages and delete messages. She is more than capable of sending messages and deleting messages. So there's a possibility that there could have been some correspondence between her and that couple, or whoever they really are, which I guess it'll be another 3 or 4 seasons before or maybe two seasons, where we really find out the truth about them as to whether Joan is going to try to take that money. It's so I don't, like you say, y'all say, I don't trust Joan. I really don't, because I don't really know who she really working for, what her real deal is. And I absolutely, yes. They do. They know what they're doing, and something is real fishy. You're absolutely right. I know what you meant, but yeah, they're up to something. They're definitely up to something. I guess we gotta stay tuned to find out. We gotta stay tuned to find out. Let's see, what else? Of course, y'all know, excuse me, y'all, the very beginning, Daikon, well, at the end of the last episode, Daikon walked in on the highest and Ruth. The highest made him sit there and watch. Then the highest invited him to touch Ruth. Ruth was like, don't let him touch. No man, nobody else needs to touch me. Only you, the highest. I belong to you. This is your P. You know, he said all that. She said all of that. Let the highest know. But why she hit Daikon on this bad arm, y'all? Did y'all notice she stopped the man on his bad arm? Right where the cut was. I'm like, ouch. But with that being said, Daikon, you got what you deserve. You walked into the trailer 3 times. The man told you not to walk in without knocking. Then earlier, you threatened Ruth, told her you was going to slice her from her box to her throat. Like, you got what you deserve. So you had to sit there and watch. Of course, you got invited in, but Ruth was not having it. So once Ruth stood her ground, once Ruth stood her ground, slapped the highest, now Daikon is confused. Like, what kind of control? You really are evil. How can you control me and him at the same time? That's really what he wanted to say. What's up, Chris? Chris said, Slick Daddy Chris says, Ruth stepped up as the goddess and wife of the highest. She did. She did. She did. She really did. Ruth really did. But she has to keep up this front. And then my thing, like somebody else mentioned when we did the panel chat earlier this week on Sunday, someone was saying that Daikon has to remember that Ruth really doesn't have a choice in anything that she's doing in regards to the highest. If she tells the highest no, it could literally be detrimental to her life, her health, excuse me, y'all, everything else. Y'all, hold on one second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Had to cough. So anyway, the Ruth is showing us how ruthless she can be. I think that she's definitely going to take it even farther. Yes, she is a goddess. Just like she said. He said he was a god. She said, I'm a goddess. So she is staking her claim, making her stake, claiming her place, her position in this Rockadish compound. Ruth ain't playing with no one in that camp. I can't wait until she gets as the mother. Listen, yes, you are so right. But looking at the trailer, the one that's gonna get Elder Mother Marva is gonna be Zane. Zane has been pushed over the edge, and looking at the trailer, Zane is gonna have Elder Mother Marva in that execution, in that execution chair, whatever you want to call it. That might send Marva on to her grave. Yes, Zane. Yes. You got to go back and look at the trailer. She is tired of Elder Mother Marva. She playing the role right now, but Elder Mother Marva has hurt her friends, and she's not with it. She is not with it. So Zane, now her and Ruth, I absolutely know her and Ruth are going to verbally get into it, but Zane is going to be one to send her to the electric chair. Yeah, she's going to be the one to send her to the electric chair. So I hate it for Marvel, but it's going down. It is going down. Ruth has already been telling, look, stop trying to go to the highest and talk him against me. Stop putting doubt in his mind about me. So they're going to have some form of a altercation or confrontation as well. I don't know whether it's going to be physical or just a verbal, But they're definitely gonna have some type of altercation. Oh yeah, I'm glad Manny deserved what he got. We could say that all day. Manny, I thought he was gonna make it to the cleansing, but won't be no cleansing. How can you even tell the highest what happened? Like, how can you explain it? You was working on some kind of tool and you cut yourself? Like, there's no explanation. There's no explanation. Yeah, she got him. Shout out to River for finally coming up with a positive result or a positive something to finally help somebody, because everything else that he was doing was semi useless. He was passing on a lot of information, but it was semi useless. They sleep on buses, they sleep wherever as soldiers, they sleep wherever, but they can they have bunks. Why I guess they was like, let us just get a little power nap on this bus and then we'll get back up and do what we're supposed to do. And really that's all that they were supposed to be doing. Yeah, kudos to River. I gave him brownie points too. For the first time, he had some information that could actually be used. Actually be used. So shout out to River. Shout out to him for that. Yeah, all I can say was to the fellas, y'all all right, because what just happened. Yeah, but let's see who else. Okay, poor Lacey, she's suffering. We already know. Poor Oliver is gone. Oh, by the way, I told y'all we talked about Lynn a week ago about Lynn dying. I'm offended. Like, Tyler, you couldn't take somebody else off the show. You had to take off Lynn. Like, I like Lynn. I had hopes that there would be something different for her. She would become something different. She would change once she got off the Rakadushi compound. Or she would change her mindset being on the Rakadushi compound. But instead, he took her off. And I'm not feeling that. But with me saying that, let's see, on what my little pictures at? On, let's see if I can find it, y'all. Okay. My little flyer is missing. But with that being said, I know it's a lot of y'all that's going to probably be out of town or whatever the case may be. But for those of you that are in the Atlanta, Georgia area, our girl, Nyrene Brown, let's see if I can find the picture. Nyrene Brown will be, here we go. Almost. Hold on. She's going to be a part of our meet and greet. She's going to be a part of our next meet and greet. Nyrene Brown, also known as Lynn, will be a part of our next meet and greet in Hiram, Georgia on January 1st. I'm absolutely looking forward to it. I've met her before, but we also did a live, or we did an interview over the live together, Ruthless Conversation. But we're gonna get to hang out for a couple of hours or two or three, and I want to make sure I invite you all to be there. This is going to be, like I said, I know it's January 1st. A lot of y'all are in different states, but January 1st, our girl, Nyrene Brown, also known, I call her Queen Nyrene S. Brown, Queen Nyrene, Lynn is going to be joining us for the meet and greet to help us raise money, funds, awareness for single moms. She will be in the building We had Miss Ashley, but Miss Ashley won't be there. So it's just gonna be Miss Nyreen. And I heard Josiah is gonna be in the building as well, y'all. Josiah is the soldier that let everybody know that Andrew was in that building. So Josiah is gonna be in the building, and Queen Nyreen, also known as Lynn, is gonna be in the building. Just a little bit of our commercial break. Let's see what we got in the comments. Let's see. You saw my flight. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. The couple outside. Yeah, we talked about them. Laura and Aaron. They're sketchy. Just right along with Joan. How convenient is it that they know Joan? How convenient is it that they showed up when it was time for them to go and get the money? Like, how convenient, okay? So yeah, there's something. It could be something. It could be nothing. It could be just a weird coincidence. But definitely, yeah, definitely. It's something up with the two of them. Let's see. I think we talked about everybody. We got Joan, River, Ruth, the highest, Daikon, Andrew, Soldier Boy, Manny, and Lewis, Josiah. Oh, Elder Mother Marva, walking to the gate, y'all. Since when does anyone bow for Elder Mother Marva? Since when does any? Before I get to that, when Ruth told her, because Ruth put her in the place, she was like, "I'm Elder Mother. I'm Elder Ruth, and I will be as addressed as such." Elder Mother Marva said, "I'm Elder Mother Supreme," and Ruth was, she pretty much told her like as if that really means something. So now she doesn't let Elder Mother Marva know your title actually means nothing. Which I always said, she's top chef, queen of the kitchen. She was definitely feeling herself. She was definitely feeling herself. So once she get past the whole conversation with Ruth, once she sends the Highest's breakfast, Highest is leaving the gate, sends the word back for her, Elder Mother Marva, to cook the couple outside some breakfast. Now, nobody told Marva to go outside the gate. They just told her to cook the people some food and get the food to them. But Elder Mother Marva, Elder Mother Supreme, being who she is, had to walk outside the gate, introduce herself, and the people said, "Should we bow?" Because they didn't know what to do. Oh, yeah, bow. So now, Elder Mother Marva, you got people bowing for you? Since when? So she was happy. She was feeling well. She was feeling good. She was really feeling herself. Just like you said, Miss Evans Faison. She was absolutely feeling herself. I thought that was hilarious because not only did she didn't even say lower, she said deeper. Is that something that they use? Let's see. I don't know how the whole bowing and curtsy thing goes. Like, we don't do that over here like that. So I need somebody that's familiar with the traditions or the traditions or the customs that people in other countries, what is it that they really do, and what is the terminology for telling someone to go lower as opposed to saying deeper. Somebody help me out, because I thought she was just being ruthless, ratchet. The couple outside is from, where is she from? Elder Mother Marva, or who you referring to, Miss Linda Evans? And I'm gonna go back to your other statement. I'm ready to see what Malcolm will do. I'm absolutely looking forward to seeing what Malcolm is gonna do. He walking around in his t-shirt and panties right now. That's my boy though. Anthony Bless, you doing your job, bro. You doing your job. But you couldn't steal no shoes while you was in that in that cooler. Or not the cooler, but in the bus. Get you some shoes so you can run. Run. Elder Mother Marva's from Jamaica. The real lady is of Jamaican descent. But as far as her character on the show, I honestly don't know She was just somebody in a cafe or a restaurant that saw the highest and was intrigued by him. And he took her right along with him. So, yeah. So Elder Mother Marvel's being put in her place, but she had a little power for the moment. She got somebody actually was giving her respect, other than what Zane was playing a role. But like I said, it's gonna be Zane that's gonna turn on her. Zane is not going. And then who? That Elder Mother? Did y'all catch it when Elder Mother Marvel said that she had kids and they tried to put her in a mental health home or something like that? So she been thrown out for a while. This just didn't happen when she went to the Rockadoosh compound. Respect to the mental health. There are hotlines and things in place for people who have those issues. But yeah, Elder Mother Marvel. Yes, watch the please watch that trailer. Watch the trailer. You're gonna see. Yeah. Yeah, you see a lot when you and for people who that say, why don't we get a preview of the next show? I think from what I've seen, I think the reason we don't get a preview, for one, we may get a recap in the beginning of the episode, but not a actual preview of what's to come. And I think that's because they give us this mega trailer that has a lot of information in it. So I think that's why we're not given a preview to the next episode. But I think it's like that for everything that's on BET Plus. Yeah. Avante, I'm gonna miss supporting her too. You can still support Nyreen. You can still support her in anything that she does. She's been on Abbott Elementary. I know you're talking about you're gonna miss the character Lynn, talking about talking trash about Lynn or whatever y'all do to Lynn, but you can still support her in all of her newest ventures. Whether she's acting, singing, dancing, whatever it is, you can still support her. That's the goal. That's what I try to do, whether they're on the show or not. I try to show love and support for the cast members anyway. Just like David Bianchi. I always, if he's posting something, I definitely try to repost for him, or repost his content. Stevie Baggs, I repost his content. So you can still support. You can still support. Yeah, so that trailer was out of control. So the trailer, like I said, what I was getting at was the trailer that we get in the beginning of the season gives us a lot of content. So, like I said, maybe that's why they don't give us a preview for every new episode. But it's okay, just keep watching. Just keep watching. A lot of people have good and bad to say about the show. I mean, your opinion is your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. But I'm gonna watch Ruthless. I'm gonna keep watching Ruthless because I am a Ruthless addict. I am absolutely addicted. I know I can't be the only one because I got people every week in the group. When is the show coming back? When is the show coming back? So, hey, we are all looking forward to it. One more thing before I go, like I said, because I want to watch. Hey, Keisha, because I want to watch the Oval. I know Oval come on at 9, but I don't want to take up too much more of you guys' time. So this weekend at our meet and greet lunch with Sheriff Conley, which was a great time. I'm sorry y'all didn't make it out, but we had a really good time. And also in the building was Zephaniah Terry. I know y'all remember him as William, but he was in the building as well. This film that I have on the screen is called Out on a Limb. It's a movie, basically. So Lim, which is played by Zephaniah Terry, his character ends up getting kicked out of college. Now his friend on the left, who played the guy who played Biggie, Jamal Woodard, he just got out of jail, so he's trying to figure out what he's going to do with his life. Since he's out of jail, he wants a new start. He doesn't want to live how he used to live, which was slinging drugs or whatever the case may be. So he's trying to find a positive route to go. Well, in the midst of that positive route to go, they end up robbing the wrong person. And the wrong person was just as ruthless as Marva and anybody else that you can think of. This lady was, let me see if I can find a picture. Okay, first of all, she was somebody's sugar mama. But she was somebody's sugar mama. Then she was kidnapping babies. Then she was in church at the same time. This lady right here is ruthless. So anyway, Zephaniah's character, Lim, he, like I said, drops out of college, and now he has to figure out what he's going to do with his life. He has a temper, gets into a fight at his job, so he ends up losing his job. So he decides we need to spin a lick, which means we need to go rob somebody. Like I said, they robbed the wrong person. A couple of people got unalived. And yeah, y'all got to watch Out on a Limb. Y'all need to watch. It's on Tubi. Tubi is absolutely free. If you don't mind ads, but if you don't want the ads, then you can actually subscribe to Tubi. But other than that, Tubi is free. The movie is called Out on a Limb. Definitely make sure you support our guy Zephaniah Terry, also known as William, from Tyler Perry's Ruthless. Okay, and he's going to be in Chicago PD. He's working, y'all. He's working. So just because he's not William anymore doesn't mean that his career has stopped. He continually works. He continually get gigs. And we're definitely going to see him more and more. Make sure y'all are tuned in and subscribe over there at Diva TV Magazine Network over here on YouTube, because she's going to have quite a few interviews that she's going to be posting. And she definitely was able to have a conversation with Zephaniah Terry, as well as some of our other people that were at our other platforms or media that were at our event. Make sure you're following them. They were able to do an interview with him as well. We got Twitch Days, Queen Connect, Fat Tabulous, Pascal Connect, Lakeisha Lyric, who is actually in our group. So shout out to Keisha, girl, you did your thing this weekend. Mommy Activist, Council Radio, Nellyville, 4-4 Powerhouse. Let's see, was that everybody? Off the Cuff. I don't think Off the Cuff did this. A shot of tequila. Tequila. Make sure y'all check those people out for interviews with Sheriff Cully, Robert Craighead, as well as Ashley Williams and Zephaniah Terry. Y'all missed a great weekend, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we had such an amazing time this weekend. Power 904, I said them. 404 Powerhouse, 904, Power 904. Yes, Power 904. Y'all follow all of them so that you can check out these interviews that were conducted with the Ruthless family, y'all. We had an amazing time. Y'all look at our Christmas tree. And y'all see what's on that Christmas tree? Y'all see that Ruthless Addict t-shirt? And that Ruthless Addicts Cares bag? And that All Things Ruthless bag? We was represented. Shout out to Cookies Designs for doing her thing. I wish I had a photo of the couch right now, but I'll get that later. But shout out to Cookies Designs as well. She also did her thing with supporting us by doing our t-shirts, bags, some t-shirts and bags, and some decorations. She contributed. So thank her. I thank her so much. Shout out to GQ's Barbecue. I heard y'all barbecue was slamming off Gresham Road in Atlanta. I didn't get to eat any of the barbecue because I was a little busy, but everybody that I talked to said that it was pretty good. Yes, shout out to Lala News as well. And what's his name? Jerry let me hold $1. let me get whatever. He came through with the liquor. And from what I understood, that was good as well. Shout out to Jay Beans, okay? y'all know I did an interview with J Beans last week before last. Shout out to him, the best audio, the best visual, sound man, whatever you want to call him. He came through. He was camera ready. He did his thing for myself and Mercedes. And that's about it. Shout out to Robert Craighead, Sheriff Conley. Shout out to Zephaniah Terry for coming through. Y'all, I have trust issues. Like, I have a hard time trusting people. So when they tell me they're gonna do something, you almost pretty much gotta show me before I truly believe it. So when that young man called me and said I'm on my way, I'm right up the street, blah blah blah, I was like, okay, now we really all in. Okay, I'm good now. Because Cheryl Conley was already there. So anyway, y'all, we had an amazing time this weekend with the Ruthless Addicts Cares Foundation. I told y'all we're going to continue and do our best to help one single mom at a time. That is our goal. That is the goal of the foundation, helping one single mom, whether it's through a small stipend to help towards utility bill or clothing, grocery, Christmas time with the toys. You know, that's our goal of the foundation right now. So anybody, if you need some kind of assistance, we don't have it all, but we work hard to try to raise the money that we can. Shout out to Keisha. What was the lady who came through? Queen? Was it Queen who came through and helped? If she wasn't filming, she was helping me in the kitchen. What was her name again? Was it Queen? Gigi? I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. But if you see this, let me know what her name was, because I appreciate her too. And definitely Pierre Johnson. Oh my God, how could I forget Pierre and Tawana Johnson? Y'all, if y'all see that little icon right there that's in the picture, Pierre and Tawana Johnson, they absolutely came through. They sponsored. They showed up and showed out, and everybody was so excited to see everybody. Shout out to Pierre and Tawana Johnson. This is like the third event that they have been to in the name of Ruthless Addicts Cares. I can't absolutely be more grateful than anything. And shout out to my daughter and my son who came through and helped me. Y'all, my kids don't hardly help me do anything. So, and I love them, but they came through and they did what they could. Now they probably ducked off a couple of times, but they were there, they were present, and they helped me out. Shout out to Glow and shout out to Gigi and Glow and Gigi. Oh, one more final. Miss Joyce Joyner. Miss Joyce Joyner came all the way from South Carolina, but she missed the event. And she didn't ask for her money back. She just wanted us to use it towards somebody else. I am so grateful for her because this lady has had a very long year. She had been sick. She really wanted to go. She really wanted to come and see Robert Craighead, and plus Zephaniah is her nephew. But because, you know, some directions and stuff got mixed up, she couldn't make it. But she still was like, y'all keep the money, help somebody with it. So thank you, Miss Joyce Joyner. Thank you so much for being there or being a part of it, contributing. We absolutely appreciate it, because I promise you, it's gonna help somebody. This might sound like an award ceremony, but shout out to the people that gave public and private donations. Shout out to 2111 who sponsored us a little as well. Shout out to everybody that came through, helped us. Shout out to the virtual team that contributed to making our event such a successful one. And like I said, January 1st, you guys, Nyrene Brown will be in the building, Hiram, Georgia. January 1st, 2023. I know that's almost two weeks away, but she will be in the building to spend a couple of hours with us. So I hope you guys can make it. Tickets are currently available on Eventbrite. And that's it. That's all I got. I gotta go get me a little snack and get ready for my next the Oval. And I don't know what's wrong with Instagram. I was good on Instagram all last week. Now this week it was dramatic. So it's all good. But anyway, yeah, Power 94 gave toys. We were able to help some moms, and we appreciate it. Yeah, Jerry, do me a favor. That's his name with the alcohol. That was the liquor sponsor. Shout out to Jerry, do me a favor. I still want my bottle, Jerry. But anyway, y'all, that's about it. Your girl is about to be out of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all have a great, great night. And y'all already know what I say. Stay ruthless.